Hi, my name is Latoria Scary, and I will be doing a persuasive speech on teenage pregnancy. In the U.S., there were a steady decline in teenage pregnancies from 60 out of 1,000 teenagers in 1991 to 40 out of 1,000 teenagers in 2005. Nevertheless, there was an increase up to 42 out of 1,000 teenagers for 2 years consecutively, from 2006 to 2007. The rates fell again to 39.1 out of 1,000 cases in 2009 and further to 34.4 per 100 cases in 2010. Despite this fall, about 1 million teenage pregnancy cases are still being reported annually in the U.S. An issue of concern is that all births in the U.S. today, 13% are teenage mothers. More so, there's a chance of up to 0.25 that a teenage mother will have another child in a span of 2 years. Thus, teenage pregnancy is still an issue of concern, and we should rise to address it. In order for us to appreciate that teenage pregnancy should be discouraged, by all means, we need to understand major risks and consequences of teenage pregnancy. There are physical health risks for both the mother and baby. According to the American Medical Association, babies born to women who do not have regular prenatal care are 4 times more likely to die before the age of 1 year. Pregnant teens younger than the 17 are at risk for poor maternal weight gain and a higher maternal mortality rate. The infants have double the risk of low birth weight and prematurity versus infants who are born to women aged 20 and older. Babies of teenage mothers are more likely to die in the first year of their life than babies of women in their 20s or 30s. The risk is highest for babies of mothers aged 15. In 2005, 16.4 out of every 1,000 babies of women under the age 15 died, compared to 6.8 1,000 for babies of women of all ages. Parenthood is the leading cause of school dropout among teen girls. Teens who have dropped out of school are more likely to become pregnant and have a child than their peers who stay in school. Without education, a teenage mother may lack job skills, making it hard for her to find and keep a job. A teenage mother may become financially dependent on her family or on the public assistance. According to the Marshall Dimes, teen mothers are more likely to live in poverty than women who delay childbearing, and more than 75% of unmarried teen mothers go on welfare within 5 years of birth of their first child. According to an article from Health Communities, teenage moms are more likely to drop out of school, but only 1/3 of teen moms will obtain a high school diploma. Teenage pregnancies also affect the income of the mothers. 2/3 of families begun by a young unmarried mother are poor. A teenage mother is likely to have low annual income. This leads to reliance on welfare at some points, and has been noted that this is likely to happen to about 85% of teenage mothers. Poverty is a cause as well as consequence of early childbearing, and some impoverished young mothers may end up faring poorly no matter when their children are born, nevertheless, although disadvantaged. Teenage pregnancies are expensive to the individuals and also to the government. The cost of teen pregnancy is estimated to be $7 billion annually. This results from lost tax revenue, criminal justice system, child health and foster care, as well as public assistance. Other effects include risk of drug and substance abuse as well as emotional crisis. Teenage pregnancy has been and still is a problem in our society. What can we do to eliminate the problem? We, the people, therefore need to take action in order to prevent teenage pregnancies and promote the current downwards trends that the government has attended. The first step in preventing teen pregnancy is to practice abstinence, which is the practice of refraining from all aspects of sexual activity. Comprehensive sex education that teaches about abstinence as well as the best method for avoiding STDs and unattended pregnancies, but also teaches about condoms and other contraceptions. Planned Parenthood is the largest provider of comprehensive sex education in our communities. Talk about your kids with sex. Most teenage mothers trust their parents on subjects of sex and birth control. You are likely to be the first person questioned or directed at. If you're going to have sex, make sure you use the condom. They have men and women condoms. From 2005 to 2010, CDC funded 9 state pregnancy prevention organizations, 4 Title X regional training centers, and 3 national teen pregnancy preventions organizations through the Promoting Soil Science-Based Approaches to Prevent Teen Pregnancy. The U.S. government has made significant steps in dealing with the problem of teen pregnancy. Use of evidence-based intervention programs in sustainable manner in sex education to the teens. There is a need to participate in the implementation of evidence-based and evidence-informed programs. Health experts recommend that teens should be provided with medical accurate information that is guided by evidence in order to curb teenage pregnancy. Secondly, we should participate in stakeholder education on the available strategies to avert teen pregnancies based on evidence, facts, and data. We also have to participate in ensuring that teenage pregnancy prevention programs are sustainable through advocacy for abstinence from sex or constant use of birth control measures. We will be able to participate in reducing teenage pregnancies in our communities. In summary, teen pregnancy is rampant in the U.S. It has numerous effects and implications for both the mother and the child. However, although the statistics in the U.S. indicate that it is declining, there is a need to ensure that it is pushed much lower. You and I have a role to play in this issue. I will leave you with a quote from thinkexist.com. Reducing teen pregnancy and birth is one of the most effective ways of reducing child poverty in the country. Thank you.